Okay, well, hello. It is Wednesday, and I have some fun stuff to show you guys. So, I am just getting things together here, but while I do, I thought I would let you guys take a look at some beautiful, sparkly goodies. Okay, so, give me 1 second here. I gotta go heat up my coffee and grab a couple other things while you guys get your notifications. All right, let me just see here. I think I have, I should put my laptop over here so I can see. Okay, put this guy over here. My tab punch. All right, I think, I just need my glue. All right, that will be good. All righty, so you guys, this week, I'm going to go live with new stuff and some video specials. So you'll want to be sure to tune in so that you don't miss out on anything. And I'm hoping that everybody can get their notifications. Facebook was actually having some issues today. So not 100% sure. Does look like I am live on my own computer, so hopefully you guys, oh my gosh, Trey, you are up so early. Have you adjusted to the time though? It's been about a week, right? Oh my gosh, I hope that's not because you have to go to work early. That is a crazy schedule. So hi Diane, hi Vicky, hey, hi Susan. Okay, so I haven't fully laid this out. I don't have the director here with me today. So I am going to show you guys some new stuff and some specials to which I have given myself a cheat sheet so that I don't forget. Okay, but you guys, these are brand new and there were so many good ones to choose from. I could not make a decision. They're so sparkly. These are like sequins on crazy sparkle steroids. So I don't even know how, if it's going to come through as well on the video, But these were on the table. They're on the table. Oops. Hi, you guys. We're live on Facebook, just to let you know.
Oh,
okay.
Awesome.
So, oh, I'm just going live with the what's new. Honestly, I forgot to turn off. I'm here by myself, so I forgot to turn off the open sign. So, have a look around. If you need me, just give me a holler. Okay. So these have been on the little table up front, and people have been grabbing them just because they are so sparkly. So they are a couple of these. Let me get a couple of them are slightly different. So let's go with these ones here. These are all $4.99. Okay. And so we have All About the Purple. And I don't know, what's really unique about these is that a lot of them have holographic sequins in them. I might have to stand to see if I can get this, but can you guys see that? It's like crazy, crazy. And then there's two different blue ones. There's one called the Winter Blues. Look at that. Oh, and I think it's that holographic that makes these so much shinier. And then On a Midnight Dream. So these two actually do look fairly similar in person, but you have a little bit of a difference in the mix-ins. This one has some almost like opalescent ones that are kind of shining through there. And this one looks like it has a slightly darker kind of an overall blue mix. So let's see what else. Oh, and this one has these like steel silver colored ones. If I can get it to focus. There we go. So this one here, just so you guys know, is the Winter Blues, and this one is Midnight Dream. Okay. So then, kind of in the full color, you know, this one is called All About the Greens. And again, still has those holographics in it, so it looks so, so sparkly. Hi, Heidi. Okay, this one is kind of the mix of all of them, but it doesn't have the same stuff, but it has purple, greens, and blues. I think this one is called Peacock. Yeah, Peacock Tails. But as I look closer, it's got ones that kind of have, they're actually, I think they're a green still, but when the light hits them, they turn a little bit yellow. And there's some matte green in here, which is stunning. There's some teal, and oh my gosh, you guys, just crazy sparkle. What I also like about this one is if you look, I'm trying to see, even in, say, this one, it actually has some of those flat sequins, which are really nice for doing embellishments on cards if you're going to do sort of like the singles, because they add that little bit of shimmer to it, but they don't add any dimension. Okay. And then this one here, this is called Iridescent Moonshine. Now, this one, let me see if I can open this one. I'm going to need probably, I'm going to be sorry I did this. I know, but I can't help it. I just cannot help it. Okay. So, for the disaster that's coming, I think, fingers crossed, I think these might be the clear ones. Oh, yes. Okay, I don't even have to open it more than that. Woo! I told you I was going to probably regret doing that. Okay. This is so full of stuff in here that I guess I now have to open it so I can clean it off so I can get it closed again. Okay, so you guys, these ones, do you see this? So clear sequins are like what you see on a lot of the samples online and stuff like that, because they add that sparkle without adding the color. That one was so clear, you didn't even know it was on my finger. Okay, can you see that? So they're beautiful, and for whatever reason, these clear ones that are really, okay, hold on, friends. Now you get to watch me try and put them back in the container. I told you it might not be a great idea. Anyways, I know it ahead of time. I say it's not going to be a great idea, and I do it anyways because, you know, that's just the way it goes. Okay. And honestly, I ordered more of this one because I had my fingers crossed that it was a clear one, but the answer is yes, it is clear. And I will tell you, they all have a tape on them so that they don't accidentally pop open. until you have them at home. Okay. But they're actually a pretty sturdy little container. Okay. Hold on. Hi, Lori. Oh, yeah. They could have been. Yeah, Vicki, that's a great idea. They really could have been. That's perfect for that. Okay, so this one is called Iridescent Moonshine. This one is a stunning, stunning holiday mix. It's got these almost champagne matte colored ones, which are really unique. And then it's got holographic red and green sequins. Like, oh my gosh. And those ones are $4.99. And then these. This is a unique one. If you like making shaker cards, these can be hard to find because these are holeless pearls. Holeless? Yeah, so pearls without holes. And then they have these just beautiful rainbow things. So what's good about when you make a shaker card, a lot of times you want to put 1 or 2 or 3 items in there. Crystal, you're funny. Yeah, it is a bit of a drive, but she does have a website. I know she does a lot more online. We have a lot more walk-in traffic. So, but she has a huge store if you ever get down there. Will there be a bundle? Heidi, I can make a bundle. I can do that. I can do it on the fly too. Okay, so, but what's really neat, so when you do a shaker card, if you put 1 or 2 things in there that have a little bit more weight, maybe 3 or whatever, however your design plays out, how much space you have, what that little weight can do is as it rolls around, it can shake loose some of those things that tend to like stick to things because of static, or maybe they got lodged. It doesn't shake everything loose if, you know, you have a big adhesive problem on the inside, but it definitely helps keep things moving, or sometimes something will get lodged in a place. So whenever I do a shaker card, I always try to put something pretty in there. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a pearl. Sometimes it could be seed beads. Sometimes it could be, you know, little gems that don't have just the silver on the bottom, so they don't have a backside. They're just cute and pretty and sparkly. But I do always try to put something with a little bit of weight. Okay, so those are those. But there are a couple others that I want to show you guys, okay? So this one is different than this one, okay? So they look, they're in the same tin. They both say sequence mixes. But this one is $4.99 and it's all sequins with those flat champagne ones. This one has, it has kind of a champagne color, but they're a little bit more of a glossy. It has multiple tones, as far as I can tell, multiple tones of holographic green in here, and the red, and it has those little stripe clay pieces, okay? Now what's great about the clay pieces is they don't suffer from static. So this one will have a little bit more, you know, maybe a little bit more of those shaky bits that don't lodge or get stuck to things. So, but this one is $5.50, so a little bit different price. And then I loved this one. You've got more of those holographic reds. You also have little playing card pieces in black. You have some white sequins, and you have some little clay playing cards that are just about the cutest thing ever. And you guys, oh look, you've got your pearls in here as well. Thanks for coming in, guys. See you later. Okay, so those ones are $5.50. I'm gonna go lock the door. Okay. All right. And then this one is called IB Fungi. IB Fungi. I don't know. You know, I can't pronounce anything. Okay, fungi. Anyways, you've got adorable clay mushrooms, and then you have like a sequins mix to sort of support it. But the other thing, I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, it does show up pretty good. It has these like clear, I don't know what those are, bobule. They almost look like donuts without the hole. There's like a whole dent, but maybe it has a hole. I don't know. But I learned from the iridescent mixture that I don't want to open this. So, but I will tell you, so it has a few weighted pieces in there, which is nice. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous mix. And that one is also $5.50. And then there is this one. Oh my gosh. Now this one's a little more at $7.99, but these are all small, okay? It does look like we have a couple different sizes. They're all small and crazy sparkly gems. And there are a gob of them in here. Can you see that? So it is a holiday mix. However, right? What that means, oh, there you go. You can kind of see some right there. But what that means is it isn't specifically holiday only, because you have some in here that are almost like a peacock color. You've got some clear ones, champagne colors, a couple different colors of the green, a couple different colors of the red. So while all together it's holiday, we don't tend to use our gems that way anyways, right? So it is a fabulous, fabulous set of gems. And you guys, there's a lot of them, and they're all the little size that we want. And they are crazy sparkly, okay? So I don't even know if you guys can see all of the pretty colors. I hope you can. I'm trying to get it so that it doesn't have the light on there, but oh, trust me, stunning. Okay, so the ones that I would probably bundle here, let's okay, so not if I take away the ones that have the special, have a different pricing. So let's say we do the bundle on these guys. Is that kind of what you were thinking, Heidi? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do, if you want all 8, now I think some of these might be down to only 3 or something up there. Let's say if you want to get 8 of these, they go down to $3.75 a piece, okay? If you wanted these for the bundle. But I have to write that down because I will really, really forget. So that saves a little bit over, because $5 to $4 is a 20% savings. So that gives you more discount on that. Okay. Let me just write this down. Okay. I'm going to do the math to make it easier. Oh, that was pretty good. Let's see. Because we had 5 times 8. What's 5 times 8? Okay. So actually that makes it 25% off. So $30 for the bundle. Actually, let's make that even better. Let's do 28. Here I am bargaining with myself. How do you guys like that? Okay, $28 for the bundle of all 8 of them. Okay? Alrighty. And then the other ones, you just let me know if you want those, because I will have to pull those separate. Okay, next up. Now, I wanted to show you guys, in case you haven't been in, we have kind of a, we've talked about the $5 kiosk a lot. I did a video on it, and it's constantly changing. But so our intern Ephraim, I have him cutting some cardboard so that he can help me with these, so that we can try and figure out how to display them a little bit better. But we have a number of these zippered pencil bags for only $5. Okay, so we have the little cats on the wall, and we have This is the Scribbly Kitty. We have the Sea Turtle. Now, not all of these are double-sided, but the Sea Turtle is double-sided, and the water goes all the way around. And then we have the Craftaholic. I have that one, that one. This one is gorgeous. If you like mushrooms, this one actually has a canvasy type texture on it. And so it's a little bit smaller than the others, but it has this really beautiful texture for mushrooms. And yeah, so that's what I've got. Okay, so those are the $5 zipper bags that we have in the section. All right, so next up, I wanted to show you guys. So I put this in the Cyber Monday on Saturday sale, but I wasn't 100% sure if people fully understand how cool these kits are. So I have the samples made up. These are always really popular when my dad brings them in. So I have the samples made up for the Seahawks one and the Greetings from Seattle. So what a pop box is it folds flat for mailing. So it's actually an A2 sized card, and then you decorate it basically any way you want, and it can sit just like a little decoration. So if you have a Seahawks fan in your life, this is really, really popular right now because there just isn't that much out for Seahawks. Okay, so let me grab that one. Okay, so let's kind of talk about how this kit works. The kits are $12, but we have them on special. The Cyber Saturday special was $10 per thing. Now, all of these pictures are my dad's pictures, or, you know, with the Seahawks one, a few more kind of curated things because you've got the icons and stuff in the football and whatever. But what it is you get all of these pictures that are perfectly sized for the pop box. But the reason we sell most of these, honestly, is because people want the ephemera for it. And so they all have been sized, and they all have these cute little frames around them to fit the pop box. But then you get a couple of these that are nice and tall, and you get 2 sheets of the images in here. You can decorate the box any way you want, or you can save the box for a different project. You don't have to, you know, make the pop box. In fact, most people probably don't. So that's just kind of a little bonus that's in there. And actually, once we run out of these, this might be the last of the white ones. Once we run out of those, our next batch is not going to have the pop boxes in there. But they don't add cost to the kit. That's all in my dad's time to print and assemble and size pictures and stuff like that. So, but then he also gives you a few of these little sentiment pieces in here. And each kit has some extras so that you can put a little sentiment box on, and you even get a blank one if you want to do it yourself. And you've got the other things in there. And then you have some pictures for inspiration. So there's a few pieces in here that are designed for you to fussy cut. But my dad, he's turned 80, and he made these. So you don't have to be a fantastic crafter. The one thing about the pop boxes is it's all one piece. So it just folds, and you glue the tab, and there you have it. It's all put together, okay? So that's the Seattle one. Nope, that's the Seahawks one. And then this is the Seattle one. And so this one has tons of fabulous Northwest icons in it. And again, you guys get enough for 2 pop boxes, which is a gob of them. Now, what's unique about this one is this is one of those like landscape photos that he had. And so he designed it so that it is sized perfectly to fit on the 2 open tabs of the pop box. Now, granted, that being said, you don't have to do that, obviously. But you've got this gorgeous picture of the Space Needle. You've got this public market. You've got elements to fussy cut, and you also have some extra pieces in here as well. Okay, so that's the Seattle one. We have exactly 2 of these for Christmas. And so if you want, oh, see, my dad counted. I love that. So if you wanted some really fun and unique kind of Christmas images to decorate your cards with, or you wanted to make, you know, a little card that really, really wows somebody, these would be great. Look at that fun bench right there. And I don't have a sample made up of this and probably won't, just because we only had 2 left. And that is because of the pop box limitation. And then these ones are always popular. So this is the Hummingbird pop box. This one has a black base, okay? And like, look at that. Stunning, stunning photos. Now, I do believe that the other kits all make 2 of the same box, but this one makes 2 different boxes because my dad has so many pictures of the hummingbirds, which means that for these long skinny pieces here, in the other ones you get 2 Space Needles, you get 2 Public Markets, but with these guys you get 4 different ones. So you really can mix and match all you want, and then all of these that are sized can be used embellishments on literally anything you want, all different. So, and you guys, it takes him hours and hours and hours to put these together. So if you would like any of these, I'm gonna leave them on special for a couple more days. So they're normally $12, and they are on special for $8. No, $10. Sorry, $10 versus the 12. And then if you want to pay with cash, or like Heidi, I know, right? Heidi, like how you do PayPal, I can send you my dad's info. And so if you pay with cash, it just goes right into Scrappy's thing. So we just throw the tax into that total. So it's $10 even if you're paying with cash. Otherwise, if, you know, we put it with your other stuff, it's probably what, 11, 10 or something like that. Okay, so cash is always the best. I just give it to Scrappy for running around money. And there we go. Okay, so those are on special. All right, now what else do I have to show you? Okay, this embossing folder from Tonic Studios, I have ordered this sucker 4 times, and so it just came back in stock. I only got 3 in because even though this is a terribly Northwest-esque non-holiday pattern, a lot of times the pine cones and the tree branches tend to feel holiday for people. So that, and it's, well, kind of from a holiday line. Anyways, so this embossing folder here is $10.99. I have 3 left in stock, but I did want to be sure to tell you in case you had missed that one. Now, I want to show you guys this one. Yes, aren't they, Vicky? Yeah. So this is one I haven't had in. This one is also $10.99, but where did my little notes go here? Okay. But I have this one on one of our specials today. So this one is brand new, because we haven't had it in before. I know, because I just checked it in. $8.50, okay, from normally $10.99. So this one is called Bountiful Baubles. I have not had a chance to make the sample for this, but I only have 6 of them at the $8.50 price. So don't dilly-dally if you want it. And there's still lots of time for, you know, holiday cards. Okay. Let's talk about the Tab Punch. Tab Punch, Tab Punch, Tab Punch. I know some of you guys might have the Tab Punch. I, for one, absolutely love it. And it's a kind of an ongoing joke around here how much I love the Tab Punch. So, so much so that apparently I lost it at some point and I decided I needed a second one, or I needed a replacement, or I couldn't live without it because now I have 2 Tab Punches. Okay, but I want to show you guys how this, how easy this is. So the Tab Punch works where did that black paper go? Oh, black paper's right here. Okay, so the tab punch, it's easier than a die. I mean, that's one of the things, we don't have very many punches anymore, right? And there's a reason for that. Storage is, you know, kind of a pill, and they can't do complicated shapes. They're, you know, kind of expensive, but when you need a tab punch or a circle punch, there's a couple of shapes that still maintain their value. So the tab punch, what I love about it is if I'm doing a mini book, or I'm doing, you know, maybe I'm doing a little card and I want to put something in the pocket with a little pull-up tab or something, this is so fast and easy. I don't have to grab the dies, I don't have to run it through, all that kind of stuff. But the other thing that's nice about this is, let's say, I don't know why I would want to, but let's say I had an image on here and I wanted to kind of line it up on my tab punch. I can circle this around and then punch it where I want it to go, okay? So this was me playing with some of the splatters actually the other day. Those liquid, the ones I showed last week. So anyway, okay, so it's quick and easy to put this together, and no fuss, no muss. This is gonna be one of the other items that we have on special. I only have 4 at the special price. So it's $18.99, and it is on special for $13. Okay, so this is how I do the tab punch. Let's show the circles. Okay, so I will take and just put a little bit of adhesive down here, and then I figure out where I want it to go, and I get it all nice and lined up. Okay, just whatever floats your boat as far as things go. Okay, and I just, you know, make sure that glue has a second to grab. And then I take this one, and I'm gonna not only put the adhesive down here so it grabs on the main piece of paper. Ooh, well, of course it was gonna fall glue side down. Of course it was. Okay, so I put it down here, and then I also put it up here so it'll stick to the other one. And then I flip it over, and I just line this up with the one I already glued down, and it is a seamless tab. Okay, so it makes it really easy. You don't have to use the same paper. You don't, because they're not connected, right? So if I'm making, say, a mini album, and I need one to look like this on one side, but when I flip it, I don't want it to be pink. I need it to be blue or green or purple or whatever. I can change the paper for the second side of the tab, no problem at all. Okay, so that is how easy it is. I am crazy about my tab punch. Now it does come with this like plastic thing, like, you know, some of the punches do, that sort of hold that thing from shooting out, but I actually prefer it to just shoot out because then I don't have to shake it out. So I've removed that and long since thrown it away, but you know, it comes with that guard if you want to keep it. So anyways, tab punch is one of those things that I find is in my very, very useful tools to have on hand. And so it is normally, where's my note? Normally $18.99, and these are not discontinued or anything like that. I just wanted to put them on specials so that you guys, if you wanted to grab it at a savings, then you have the chance to. Also, just so you know, inside there is a set of little plastic adhesives that are shaped like the tabs. So they actually fold over the top of the tab and can protect it to give it more of that, you know, file folder plastic tab type thing. And they were out of stock for a long time, but just before the video I checked on them again. They're actually back in stock. So it comes with 6 of those. I don't know what they look like when you use them because I don't know that I have used them ever. However, if you were making something where the tabs were going to get banged on quite a bit, those would be a nice little protector for those. So they can be ordered. So that is the tab punch. Alrighty, next up, boring but necessary, the cutting pads for the Big Shot. Okay, so these, I have a love-hate relationship with the cutting pads. Mostly love. But we've talked about this so many times on the video. I really, really, really love the colored plates because I can find them in, you know, in all of my mess. However, Sizzix was out of cutting plates for what felt like forever. If you needed new plates and they weren't available, it really, really felt like a long time. Okay, so when I got notice that they had pads back in, they only had the clear ones. And the clear ones are perfectly good. That's what comes with your machine. A lot of people prefer them. I just am such a scattered crafter that having the colored ones is really fabulous. However, that being said, if I can't get the colored ones, then clear ones. Because if you are doing certain things, like if you're, you know, working where you are, okay, here's an example. When I put together the Bonanza kits for people, okay, I cut a piece of foil cardstock. It has adhesive on the backside, and I die cut that sentiment right in the middle. I have to make sure that I have a clean plate as my top plate. Otherwise, it can leave like remnants of previous cuts impressed onto that plate or onto that foiled cardstock, which is no good because it's not supposed to be textured, right? So you do need plates from time to time. And flat plates are always better for your machine. They put less wear and tear because the machine itself doesn't have to flatten them down. So we haven't done this in a while. We haven't done a replace your plates special. So this is that. I do have a number of these in stock. I don't know how many at the moment, but I know there's a decent stack of these. So $14.99 is the regular price on these, and for just a few days, they're going to be only $10. Okay, so that is a great savings if you need new pads to get you rolling for the holiday season. All right, next I want to show you this guy is new. Now, we featured the other set of the Reveals cardstock a while ago. I forgot to grab any of the samples we did, which I'll probably never ever be able to find now. Correct. Cannot find it. Okay. So, but I'll tell you. So there was a first set of this sandable cardstock. This, do you guys remember Coordinations from a long time ago where they had one color on the outside and they had a secondary color on the inside? That's similar to what this is, okay? So this one is beautiful, like these kind of earthy tones, okay? So let me open this one here. Oh, I'm going to regret that if I take this out of the bag. Hold on. Think it through, Brooke. Think it through. Okay, so this one is $19.99 and it is 40 sheets of A4. So it's approximately A2 or I'm sorry. It is an A4, so it's approximately the 8.5 by 11 size, but it is the British size. So it doesn't make a perfect A2 card, but it does make something pretty darn close. So let me get all of the colors out here so that you can see. Because when we got in the original set of the Reveals cardstock, we went through a ton of the packages. So, but what happened, you guys, in all honesty, is that, because normally what happens is I get samples early so that I can show you and we can get things like when, you know, they're hot off the presses kind of a thing. But this last few months has been a little bit crazy at Sizzix. They've moved their shipping warehouse, and so getting the samples ahead of time has been a little bit in flux, which is why we haven't seen as much stuff ahead of time. So in this packet you get, how many ever colors is this? Let's just find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That doesn't make sense. I missed a color. Oh, I missed the blue. Hello. Missed the blue? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Okay, so there's a lot of really cool ways that you can make this Reveals cardstock work. One of the things that I like to do is actually, let me grab, hold on. I want to grab a couple things here. I didn't know I was going to do a demo, but I am going to. So, and I don't really have a super flat surface, but we'll kind of make it work today. Okay. So there's a couple different ways that you can get the texture, this multicolor out of these papers. Okay, so I'm going to, I just grabbed my Sidekick here, but I forgot my plates. Now, for those of you guys, we do have a couple Sidekicks in, but for those of you guys that maybe like me didn't save this little gray piece that came in your box, this is for the embossing folders. There's not a ton of embossing folders out there. However, Tim just came out with these side orders, and they have the cutest little embossing folders in them. Look at that. Oh, they are so sweet. Okay, so I thought, well, let's try the Reveals cardstock with the Tim Holtz Sidekick embossing folder and see what we get. So the Sidekick has a 2.5 inch opening, so that's what I cut this one to. And then I think, I haven't done this in so long. Okay. And I don't have a flat surface to stick this down to, but okay. Probably don't need to roll it through twice, but going to, just because then I don't have to reach over. Okay, so move that out of the way. And look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh, it is so sweet. Okay, I absolutely love this little embossing folder. Okay, now hold on. Okay, so if you need one of these little embossing pads for your Sidekick, I have only a couple in because I ordered it mainly because I needed one. Okay, and they're only $3.99 if you can't find yours, but that way you can, you know, keep moving with your embossing. I'm looking for something here. Hang on. I'm looking for a flat surface. Oh, or flat surface. There we go. Okay. Okay. So get there eventually, people. Okay, so next up, the next step for the Reveals cardstock is that we want to do a little bit of sanding. That's why I need this flat surface, and I'm actually going to turn it over so I don't have the grade because I don't need that. So there's a couple options when it comes to a sanding tool. Sizzix has these awesome sanding blocks. They're a nice feel in your hand, and for $7.99 you get 2 of them, which is a great value. Or if you have the Tim Holtz blender tool and you want to do smaller sections, these are on, they have the Velcro part on the backside, so they will just stick right onto your tool, and they are really inexpensive. They're like $2.99 for 10, okay? So there's a couple different options for that. But for this, I think I want this guy, okay? So I'm just gonna take this lightly, and you'll see, can you see it start to come out, okay? Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh. So it gives a really cool effect. And then, so this works really good, you guys, with like, this one, you know, you can definitely see those coffee cups. It's actually giving almost like a highlight, like a shadow on the one side, but it works really good with like dot patterns and things like that. And so I'm just kind of coming in to get a little bit more detail on some of these. But if we did this, I'll show you all the colors of the center one, of the center pieces of all of these papers, because these are just, they really are fun to use in a number of different ways, okay? But look at how cool that is. I just love it. And so this is just a new color palette for the Reveals cardstock, okay? So we have, and then if you want to add a, gosh, look at this. I wasn't even going to craft today. I was just going to show you stuff, and I've already lost all the room that I had to work with. I just like, you guys know what I mean. You do it too, I know. So, okay, so for tearing, tearing is a really great way to take advantage of the colors that are in the core of this cardstock in a really, really easy way. You don't have to sand, you don't have to emboss, you don't have to do all of that cool stuff. But there's a little technique to tearing. It is not hard. You've done it a million times. You just kind of have to think about it. So let's say I have this piece right here and I want to stick it down onto my card, but I want, say, this side here to have the torn image or the torn edge, and I want it to be at the top and I want the light part to show. So what I do is I will take my right hand and I hold it, and then I take my left hand and I pull towards me, okay? Because what that's going to do when I do that is that is going to leave that side, the like rough edge, on the part in my hand, okay? So that's how you get the tear where you want it to be. And look at how beautiful that is. It's just like this light kind of cafe au lait sort of color there with the brown. Okay, so let me cut myself some pieces and we will do all of the other colors. Since I've got all the tools in front of me now. Okay. Okay, and how long did I make this piece? 4 1/4. Okay. But I love this too because you can also add ink to that edge to give it even more of like a, you know, just kind of a distinct look. So there's really so many different options for what you can do with this awesome cardstock. And it's quite, oops, that's not 2.5. It's actually great because we can't find it anymore. So, and this might have come out a couple months ago and I just didn't know because I didn't have my samples, so I didn't realize until I looked through a different order form that they had for me. So, okay. So, did I get them all? Maybe I didn't get this one. Okay. Nothing like watching me cut stuff, right? Not the most exciting part of the day, but there we go. Okay. Let me get all this out of the way. All right, so these are the colors, the other colors that we have in the reveals, okay? So I will just sort of, since I didn't prepare this ahead of time, I'll just kind of leave these like so that you can see them. Gorgeous colors. Oh, see, I'm hurrying a little bit. I should slow down. Okay. I want to re-tear this one. Hold on. So one of the things with tearing is as I move my right hand, which is not what I did the first time, then I can kind of control where that tear goes. But because of the paper fibers in these things, every tear is going to be a little bit different, but I am particular sometimes, so I like to just even it up just a little bit. Okay, and then I was wondering what this one would look like. I'll hold this one up because actually this is really nice. So this is a beautiful, beautiful cream color. It's darker than like that light ivory, but look at how pretty that edge is on that one. I was kind of wondering what that would look like because it doesn't look to me like it is white. See that? It has just a touch of ivory in it, but not a ton, and it goes really well with that color. That was the one that I kind of had some questions about. Okay, so and with the two reds in here, you have this really nice kind of dark one. This is maybe more of like a lipstick red. I don't know. I don't wear red lipstick, so maybe I shouldn't use that. Oh, Brooke, I don't know. Like, just pick something random. It's kind of more of a pink red, whereas that other one is more of a crimson red. But honestly, all the colors are really good in this, which is nice because, you know, a lot of times when you get like just a pack of multi-card stock, you look at it and you're like, oh, okay, so that's nice to have that, but those are some odd colors, okay? And I do love, I'm not going to lie, you guys, I do love a good mustard color. And this one, this is a good mustard color. So, like, if I were picking, I like a good mustard and a good, isn't that a pretty combo? Ugh, stunning. Okay, so those are all the colors. All right, that was a lot of drama for that. But so the reveals cardstock is new. That's what I was getting at. And now you guys have kind of seen a little bit of some of the benefits of what you can do with it. There's really some really cool stuff. All your embossing folders, whole new way. It adds a whole new dimension to those. So it's $19.99. You get 40 sheets in here, you guys. 10 colors, 4 of each. So even if there's a color that you like, really, really easy. They do sell this, you guys, in a smaller size. that is basically half and a quarter. But from an economic standpoint, this is significantly better value for your money. So I don't usually stock the smaller size because it's like, I think you get, I don't remember what the price is, to be honest, but it was, you know, I do a lot of math in my head and it just did not make a lot of sense. Okay. So that one is brand new. Now back in stock, the Opulent cardstocks, okay? We have the silver. Now these Opulent cardstocks, they have 50 sheets. There are, I believe, 5 different fabulous metallic papers in here. So you have the mirror, the pearl, the brushed metal, the matte, and the glitter. And 'tis the season for all the sparkly crafting, right? Really great investment for sparkly papers. You can't get single sheets anywhere near this price. So like the foil sheets that we sell in, you know, like a 8.5 by 11 size or even A4, they're $1 a sheet. Okay. So you get 50 sheets in here for $22.99. And you get a whole bunch of sheets that work together. So silver's back in. Gold is also back in. So you've got your mirror, your pearl, and the pearl has shimmer. I don't know if you can see it as well through the plastic, but this is a pearl cardstock, okay? Brushed metal, which has these little kind of just very faint sort of brushed lines and not quite as shiny as the mirror. You have a matte, which is stunning. And then you have this glitter. And in gold, look at that. It's a little bit two-toned. It's actually a gorgeous shade of gold. It's not that like really yellow sunflowery kind of gold. It's a very, very beautiful gold. So that one is $22.99. And then this one, which is one of my favorites, okay? This has been one of my favorites since it came out because this is the charcoal. And the charcoal is one, it's a color family that is not a unique, or it's unique in that it's not colors that you find available often, but it still is kind of in the silver family. So it goes with like everything. So you have a mirror color, which is just, oh, it's so stunning. And this pearl is kind of like a dark gray. This brushed metal is absolutely gorgeous. You have a matte, but it's darker than the silver, okay? See that? And it's not really a silver. I mean, it's charcoal. And then you guys look at that glitter. It's like this two-tone sort of a black and silver speckle kind of a thing. Oh, I just love it. This one is always been one of my favorites. And so, $22.99 for each of those guys. Now, let me show you this one. I have not had this one in stock for quite a while. I have exactly 3, and that is all we will ever have because I just found out, unless they remake them, I don't know, just found out these are completely sold out. So this might be a retired product. And this one, well, those had 50 sheets. This one has 60 sheets, okay? And so you get 10 more sheets, and it's only $2 more. We have 3. That is it, okay? So you have, they call this one Festive Pearl and Glitter Cardstock. So in each of the 3 colors of Christmas, you have the glitter, and then you have the pearl. And you have the glitter and this pearl, and the glitter and the pearl. And so, but what I love about this is it comes in a Christmas color bundle. However, you obviously don't have to use it as Christmas. And I do think I have one of these open. So let me grab, because I was looking over here earlier. So let me grab this. So I can show you the colors. Okay. Okay. So in the red, we have this, and this is like it's obviously non-shedding. It is like, I think it seems like kind of a laser etched glitter almost. And so it's not like full on red. It's kind of, I don't know, it's gorgeous though. But if I had to pick a Christmas red, let's say this is from the Reveals cardstock, right? But look at how well it goes, just tone on tone. And then this was that pink one. So I think, you know, it could kind of actually go with quite a few reds because it's sort of in this middle tone. So that's the glitter. I think it's a good idea, Crystal. It's like now or never. And then you guys look at this pearl cardstock. Isn't that, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And it is a double-sided pearl, okay? So, and mine is a really old set. I'm going to be honest. So don't quote me on this because it's really hard to tell if this is the case. Mine looks like it has a touch of glitter in it. I don't know if that's showing up. But I don't know if the new red one does. I can't really tell. And it, you know, is most likely a different dye lot. Okay, so that is the red one. And then, okay. And the Seahawks thingy, the thingy. Okay, so this is the green. Now with the reds, these kind of seem like they're, you know, they're relatively similar. They could go together pretty well. The greens are pretty much two different color families. Although I'm not gonna lie, this one looks significantly more, so they're definitely different dye lots, okay? Because mine looks much greener, like Christmassy greener than this one. I think this is a better, it's called Fir Tree, and so this is gonna be a better green that's in this package than the one that I have. And this green is gonna go with the pearl much, much better. So let's not use this one as a reference, okay? You'll have to just use this little guy here. But this is, and they're a cardstock weight, okay? They're not super, super thick like the shimmer cardstocks we had on the wall, but this is like a pearl olive kind of a color. I mean, it says mistletoe green, but you know what? I have not seen mistletoe in, I don't know, ever maybe. So I don't really know what color it is, but I'm guessing it's not really this color, but maybe. Okay, and then the white. So the glitter for the white is more glitter-y, okay? And the pearl is this gorgeous, it's just like a white pearl, almost like a diamond type of a, I'm showing this, I don't know how much of this you guys could see because white shimmer just does not show up, but with the glitter, and you guys, these are from Sizzix. Sizzix does die cuts, so guess what that means? This paper die cuts really, really, really well, okay? So, all right. So, $24.99 on this one because you get 60 sheets in here. And it looks like Crystal and Heidi are both getting one. I have one left, okay? So, not to put any pressure on, but if you want it, you better snag it quick. All right, I think that is everything I have in front of me. Oh, I have one last thing to show you. This one is just a special, okay? Just because I grabbed it off the shelf and I thought, oh, let's put something on special. I do have one of these. Oh, mine is so not clean. Don't judge. I will show you guys. Okay. So this is the multimedia mat from Sizzix. And guess what? Yeah, I do use it. Okay. So this guy is normally $37.99. I have two in stock and they're going to be $27. Okay. But I do need to write that down too because I won't remember that either. Okay. All right. So what's great about this is it's this kind of, it's not a slick surface, but it is great for doing watercolors because you have these little trays here where you can actually mix your colors. You've got some small ones. You've got a spot for your brush over here. And then you have a surface area to work. And so if you're right-handed, you could put it on this side, you could put it on the other side if you're left-handed. I love that it's white because you can, oh, my laptop is gonna die here relatively soon, so I better talk fast. So you can actually see the colors that you're working with. That being said, reds, just every mat ever invented, I swear reds, they dye it. They leave a little bit of trace, like I was here. That happens with this guy too. But it is a fantastic mat because of these wells, and at $27 is a really, really good price. But I've only got 2. So if you're looking maybe for a present for you and you do some like stuff with the watercolors, the distress inks, the re-inkers, you can put a little drop of the re-inker right here and mix it with some water and maybe even another color to make your own colors. Lots of different ways. You also have these angled wells where you can pull the color out. So the water could stay down here and you could kind of pull it out to get less color. So really, really cool stuff you can do with this mat. But I only have 2, and that one was kind of a last minute ad for the specials today. Okay, because I'm gonna run out of time. I'm running out of time, but my laptop is going to be going. Okay, let's do this quick. In no particular order. Tab punch, one of my favorite tools to have if you do like tuck-ins, pull-ins, mini books, that kind of thing. Absolutely, absolutely fabulous. Normally $18.99, on special for $13. Okay, and then we have the Sizzix cutting plates. These are the clear ones, the standard size for the Big Shot, $14.99, on special for $10. Okay, we have this is a restock on the Pinecone and Branch Pinecone Parade embossing folder. Okay, this is probably the last ones we'll have time to get in for the season. So $10.99 on this one. This one's been incredibly popular because it's great for the holiday, but also for you know, Northwest type stuff, because this is the trees that we have. And that one's $10.99. And then on special, this one we have not had before, but this is called Bountiful Baubles. So this one is regularly $10.99, and this one is on special for what did I say? $8.50. Okay, but the detail on this will be beautiful. I haven't had a chance to make it up yet, but it'll be, look at all that stuff on there. Oh, it's gorgeous, because I know how well the other one worked, so I know it's going to be great. Okay, Scrappy's kits. So these are the pop box kits, and they are normally $12, and we've got them on special for $10. Okay, and if you want to pay with cash, they are exactly $10. And so you can make them into a pop box, or you can just use the embellishments, and they fold flat into an A2. So they're easy to mail. Even with all that stuff going on, they are not thick, so you don't even need an extra stamp. Okay, and we've got the Seattle one, we've got the Seahawks one in samples. The other ones you'll have to use your imagination. The holiday one, I only have, which way does this go? I only have 2 of these, but you've got gorgeous holiday ephemera pictures to work with. Okay, and then this is the Seattle one. So again, on special for $10. Fabulous imagery on that one. And then, of course, the Seahawks one. There's not much out for Seahawks. I can't always tell which way they go. So this is great because it gives you all kinds of stuff to work with in your projects. And then the hummingbirds. This is the only one that has a black box, because the black box really made those birds just pop. Okay, and on this one, I do believe you get enough still to make 2 boxes, but I think they are all different images. So really insane value on this one because of the time it takes for him to put these projects together. And then to do, you get double that with the hummingbird ones. Okay, and those are all here because he printed me just a bunch of them. So they are ready to go. Now, the sequins, these guys are all $4.99. Let me see here. I have to remember which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I must have thrown this one in because we did a bundle of 8 So they're normally $4.99 a piece, and I will review these, okay? So the pearl one, Soft Shades of the Rainbow. We have Peacock Tails. Yep. We have Vintage Christmas. On a Midnight Dream. We have the Winter Blues. And All About the Purples. All About the Greens. And this one, which is the Iridescent Moonshine. This is the one that has the translucent ones in it. Okay, so they are $4.99 each. You can tell me which ones you want. That's totally fine. If you want all 8 of these, then they would normally be 5 times 8, which is 40 bucks. So all 8, the special price is $28, and you would be set on sparkly things. Okay, and then we had some other ones that were a little different prices. This one, which has these, they put it in a container that says Pearl Mix, but it is the most sparkliest gems. Really great. You get multiple colors of greens in here. You got reds, blues, kind of these iridescent peacocky type colored ones, and they're all little, which is the best part. So you get a ton in here. $7.99. This one is called Poker Face. These guys are all $5.50 with the little clay bits. It has the holographic reds in there as well. This one is called Oh What Fun, and that has the little clay candies in it. And then IB Fungi. Oh, there you go. You can see those little kind of heavier bits right there. Now they're sitting there on the thing. So they're not actually totally clear. They're like a really light hint of tan brown or something. So those guys there. And then for the $5 kiosk, the new ones, I'm a Craftaholic, the mushrooms, Scribbly Cat rolling its eyes, the sea turtle, and the scratchy cats. Okay, those ones, they make a really, really great gift if you just need a little something to give somebody, or maybe you want to put something in. Okay, so brand new is the Reveals cardstock. $19.99. You get 40 sheets, and these are the ones that we did the demo with. So they've got all of these different colored cores. You get 4 sheets of each color. So 10 colors in here, and they are all fabulous colors. Okay. And then this one was the Sidekick, which we did the embossing with. Okay. So that being said, that is the new Reveals cardstock. If you need this guy, which is the embossing pad to go with your Sidekick, whether your Sidekick is black or white, I only have a couple of these in. They're $3.99. This is just in case you can't find yours, which I could not. If you want to use this with your embossing folders that you already have, you might need the sanding blocks from Sizzix, which are, it's like this nice big wide block, so really easy to use. And you can use it, but I love it because it's got the sanding stuff on all the sides, so you can use it on all the sides. $7.99, you get 2 of them in there, or these guys attached to your round blending tool from Ranger, and they're only $2.99. You get 10 discs in that one. And then we have the Opulent cardstock. Okay, $22.99. Gold is back in stock. Silver is back in stock. Charcoal is back in stock. And it is, I think I have 1 left of the holiday. Although, and this is the one that we went through in depth. I believe this is discontinued. So my last one is $24.99, and then that will be that. So, but it does have absolutely gorgeous colors that do not have to be used for the holidays. That's how they're packaged. So white can be used for, gobs of stuff. Red on its own can be used for gobs of stuff. And the green, of course, can just be used for gobs of stuff. So, did I miss anything? I think I covered it all, right? Oh, and then don't forget my last minute add on that was the Multimedia Mat from Sizzix. This one is normally $37.99, and we've got it on special for $27. Okay, so anyways, that's that. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have new stuff, but I'll definitely have some more specials, I guess. Depends on what I come up with. You know, fly by the seat of my pants. So all of the special pricing is good. Let's go with 2 days. We got 2 days from Wednesday evening. So that takes us into Thursday evening, Friday evening. So let me know by Friday evening, December 13th. Friday the 13th. Or if they sell out, then that's it. So, okay. Have a great night, you guys, and we will talk to you all soon. Bye.